every fucking national media reporter said the Bears was the worst team in the league. Who's the worst team in the league now? We just beat a Super Bowl contender at home. We are officially made it, football fans. You know, college football was actually the great, you know, when college football and NFL season come around, I get excited because I love American football. That is my favorite sport to watch. As I've probably mentioned on this channel before, but as y'all know, my home team is the Chicago Bears, and we are playing the 49ers. I'm a little bit nervous because Joey Bosa, no, not Joey, his brother Nick Bosa is a dog. That 49ers defense is nasty. But I'm not sure how the offense is going to look under Trey Lance, and especially with George Kittle now being hurt. You know, DEEBO's going to be DEEBO. I expect him to make a couple big plays today. But what I'm looking for out of week 1 is, are we going to be a competent football team? Are we going to be disciplined? Are we going to do the little things necessary? We might not have a great season. We might not even be a playoff team, but can we make these other teams sweat? Can we give them competitive games, that we are not just an easy W? So with all that being said, here's my intro. I will see y'all at halftime. Let's get it. Week 1, baby. Let's get it. Alright, so the Bears are down 7-0 at the half, and I just knocked my controller down. Honestly, that half went about as literally every other Bears team I've ever watched in my lifetime. Defense doing all it can to keep us in the game. Offense does nothing. And it's just frustrating because when GAXILLIC was brought over, we were promised more creative play calls in terms of play actions, boots, quick game, you know, moving the pocket, getting Justin out of harm's way. And outside the run game, which the 49ers, listen, the 49ers are a much better talent. They're a much better and more talented team. We are hanging around this game because of our defense at this point. Let's just get that out the way. Like the 49ers defense are like sensing everything that we do. And because we also have a predictable play call. We're running on first and second down, which just allows them to let Nick Bosa do what he does and rush the quarterback. So the defense is playing fine. They just have to worry about DEEBO lining up in the backfield on every goddamn jet sweep and halfback dive. Yeah, I was promised more out of this offense, and I even went in person and saw this offense play completely different in preseason. Now I know that's preseason, but you would expect some things from preseason in terms of play calling to come over into the regular season, and like none of that is happening. So it's just, I wouldn't even say it's been a frustrating half. It's more or less just more of the same that I've seen my entire lifetime. So hopefully the second half will change some things. But also Soldier Field looks absolutely garbage. But even then, the 49ers the 49ers are scheming people open, and it's just a beauty to watch. So I'm hoping the Bears find some life the second half in terms of the offense. But it's also clear that starters need to actually play in the preseason, because around the league, every offense sucks right now. Every one of them sucks. So rest in peace all the fantasy teams, because everybody stinks right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and watch the second half. I'll see you at the end of the game. Peace. Okay, so the clock's hit 000. The Bears beat the 49ers week 1, 19-10, and oh my goodness. I have a couple of thoughts. First, probably foremost, why did it take us an entire half for us to get some offense moving? This is strange to me. You know what I'm saying? This is strange. Because throughout the last 4 to 5 years, our coaches never made adjustments to what was happening on the field. And to see, you know, especially the offensive play calling, make adjustments in the entire second half was just something to behold. You know, we put KHALIL Herbert in because he's more kind of explosive back than Monty. We went heavy play action, you know, heavy formations, play action, catching the 49ers off guard. And you know, and it also does help when you're playing in a damn monsoon and Soldier Field looks like a puddle. That helps. I can guarantee you that is not going to happen when we move to Arlington. But I will say I am extremely impressed by the way this team fought, because last couple years this team would have just laid down and quit. This team would have gave up. Our coaches would have made no adjustments, especially after the disastrous first half that we played. Wow, the Bengals and the Steelers are going to overtime off a blocked extra point. Wow. Okay. The NFL is on steroids today, I see. But but I was really impressed by the way both offensive line and defensive line came out in that second half and established dominance. We started getting pushed up front when trying to run game. Justin was still kind of scrambling for his life, but the 49ers was calling excellent outside linebacker blitzes on every play action pass. Our D-line was getting pressure. Robert Quinn was getting moved from outside to inside. I really liked what I saw from him. Eddie Jackson, this feels like the first time in a long time I've seen him catch an interception, and he caught one today. It's been a couple of years since that has happened. I feel like I'm way more disappointed in the 49ers than I am the Bears, because I don't know how many people expected us to win outside of Chicago Bear faithful. I don't know how many of us expected us to win. But it felt like the 49ers offense can never get into rhythm. Credit the Bears defense, but I don't think Trey Lance made some great plays with his legs, and when he had time to step up and throw. But he still has some things to work on. You know, it's a long season. Like I said at the halftime, a lot of offenses today in this early window absolutely sucked. But like I said, you have a long season that'll get ironed out. Defenses are normally always better than the offense at this point. But yeah, I am so happy. I just have one question. If you made this far, please make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Make sure that I think I just make sure if you like my content, make sure you share out this video. I'm gonna end this on one question and one question only, because I'm about to go drink in peace and shit post on Twitter, because I got some receipts to pull. Who's the worst team in the league now? Who's the worst team in the league now? Every fucking national media reporter said the Bears was the worst team in the league. Who's the worst team in the league now? We just beat a Super Bowl contender at home, week 1. So ain't no injury. Well, I mean, Kittle and Mitchell was hurt, but I mean, Nick Bosa still played. Nick Bosa was flying everywhere on that defense. We couldn't block him. Flying everywhere. That 49ers defense was healthy, and we scored 19 unanswered. Yeah. So who's the worst team? Who's the worst team in the league now? I'm signing off. This is Juju the Game on Juju Sports Corner. I'll see you all next week. against the fucking Packers. 'Cause of course, why would we always play in Green Bay on fucking Sunday night? Ugh.